Hello, sweet yarn friends. Today I am sharing with you an adorable yarn shop that I found while I was in Chicago. It's called the Bloomin' Spindle. And first I'm going to show you some footage of the shop itself so you can see just how sweet it is and how many gorgeous yarns it has. And then I'll share with you at the end of the video the yarn that I got while I was there. I'll share that little haul and talk a little bit more about a couple of the special kind of things to look for at that shop, and then my experience checking it out. So as you can see, it is absolutely precious. It is a beautifully put together shop. The organization is wonderful. The owner has curated just like a beautiful collection of yarns. She's also incredibly sweet and helpful. I just had a really wonderful time visiting the shop. It was a hugely enjoyable experience. So I hope that you enjoyed the footage of the shop, and I'll share my yarn with you guys that I got while I was there. this isn't super helpful. The very first thing I have to show you, I don't actually know the dyer's name, but there was a basket of minis, so I got these little minis. I could have sworn I got 4, but I can only find 3, so maybe I only got 3. I don't know. I think I have my receipt emailed to me, but these are really very pretty. It's possible that I have a 4th lingering somewhere, maybe in my bag still. You can see the speckles more on that, but these are really beautiful. These will probably go into a shawl or maybe another little like bandana or kerchief type item. This is knit in Wandering Flock, the Beach Party colorway in the DK. And this is just like a free like triangle bandana pattern that I got off of Ravelry. I can't remember who the designer was or anything, but if you just type in, you know, DK weight free bandana for knitting on Ravelry, this pattern will pop up. So in case you're wondering about what I am wearing today. This item, I actually was thinking about making either another bandana or a little shawlette. This is Beehive Yarns. It is Lust for Life. I think the colorway is Dusty. The colorway is Dusty. And this is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. It is 437 yards and 100 grams, so it's a beautiful fingering weight. I love that light gray color with the neons speckled. I think that's really beautiful. This will make a really lovely little shawlette or bandana, so I'm very excited about that. It's going to live in here, I think, with my other special fingering weight yarns. All my yarns are special. I have to bend over to get these. So, sorry for the crinkling, but I had it all in like one place, and for organization's sake, I just kind of left it in its little crinkly bag. I decided to put together a fade. This is Spun Right Round, and I haven't knit with Spun Right Round before. Look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous. So I put together this little fade. I don't know if this is going to become a beautiful DK weight shawl or if it's going to become a cropped sweater. We shall see. 3 skeins of DK weight yarn is typically fine for me for a like a cropped sweater of some sort, because I usually knit like the size 3 or the medium. So 3 skeins of DK is typically fine for that. This is the Spun Right Round Squish DK. The colorways that I got are Feisty. This is either Tangy or Tangy or Tangy. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And Bright Idea. So I love these together. I think that's going to be just a beautiful, beautiful fade. And these are my colors. I love pink and yellow together. And then lastly, I got 2 skeins of fingering weight from their dyed in-house yarn. This is their, I guess they're like featured artist or their in-house artist. Her yarn dyeing company is called Gnome Depot, which, how cute is that? It's a gnome, and he works at Gnome Depot. So cute. This is, I think fingering, yeah. This is 2 skeins of the Anoki 2-ply fingering. It's 400 yards and 100 grams. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and this is the Water Lily colorway, which is really beautiful. This will maybe become a top, but it could become a really beautiful shawl. I like a 2-skein shawl. Like a 2-skein fingering weight shawl is like a great size for me, and then like a 3-skein DK weight shawl is a great shawl size for me. So this is their in-house hand-dyed yarn by the artist that they have featured at the shop. I think her dye studio is in the shop, or she has a dye studio in the shop, I'm pretty sure, based on the conversation I had while I was there. So that is my yarn haul that I got while I was there. It was very difficult not to get a whole bunch of hedgehog fibers and other gorgeous yarn because they really did have so much. The other one that I wanted to just mention to you guys, you will have noticed this in the footage, that beautiful rainbow of project bags. That's from the company For Flock's Sake. They also had, I believe, kits and yarn for Flock's Sake, and that's a cool company, and they wanted me to mention this. I kind of want to mention it to you as well. Based on what I'm remembering, that yarn company features endangered breeds or protected breeds or heritage breeds. It might be heritage breeds, which I think are often, you know, kind of like protected, endangered-ish. And that's why they're one of the reasons why they're heritage breeds. Not all heritage breeds I think are endangered or protected, but I think a lot of them are. So in any case, their yarn is from, I think, heritage breeds. So that's why it's called For Flock's Sake. It's for the sake of the sheep. It's trying to promote all of these breeds that are kind of at risk because we don't consume as much of the fiber from those particular breeds. We buy a lot of merino and BFL, and you know, other sheep breeds. The popular ones, the big ones, merino, of course. But there are so many different breeds of sheep that have really truly beautiful fiber, and this is one of those companies that is trying to promote those breeds and keep those sheep populations healthy and continue to have them around so we can have those heritage breeds for, you know, generations to come. So that's a cool company. They have the projects bags and the yarn and the kits and things there at the shop, and very possibly on their online store as well. So this was a beautiful shop. As you could see, I got some really lovely yarn while I was there. Everyone who worked there was really, really lovely, and I just had the best time. I also got there in time for Chicago Yarn Crawl, so that was a treat. So I got one of those really cute Chicago Yarn Crawl tote bags while I was there. Yeah, so I totally recommend this shop. If you're in the Chicago area, Bloomin' Spindle has only been open for, I think, about a year, so they're pretty new. So check them out. It is a beautiful shop, and I think that's it for this video. Happy crafting, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.